Good afternoon, everyone. Now, since yesterday I found a nice little bit of pork belly on sale in the supermarket, I decided to indeed make some lovely smoky bacon. And as the weather is indeed not really very great, I decided to make some comfort food today, namely a good plate of pasta carbonara. Now, of course, carbonara is one of the great classics of Italian cuisine, and it is basically a very simple sauce. It uses just 3 ingredients, none of which is cream. What we will be using in this case, as I said, this is some homemade smoky bacon. Now, most traditionally it's done with guanciale, which is actually the pork cheek or jaw, if you like, that has been cured. In this case I will be substituting for bacon. Some people use pancetta. You can use different things, but what you want is a nice fatty piece of pork. Second of all, we will be using 1.5, so 1 full egg and 1 egg yolk, and some cheese. In this case I have a mixture between pecorino and some grana, because I'm not quite sure that I have enough pecorino to finish the dish, and that will basically be all. So, without further ado, let's get cooking. Our first order of business will be indeed to, cook our bacon. The idea being that part of the dish or part of the flavor is indeed in the fat. So we want to cook our bacon, render out some of our fat. I don't even bother putting in any butter or any oil in this case. The bacon in itself, as it starts to fry up, as you can see, is forming a lovely bit of oil, and this will be part of what makes our sauce. So let's keep going and indeed cook our bacon through. Next port of call, that will be making our sauce. Now this is very easy. We have already assembled our freshly shredded cheese, again, a good dosage of pecorino and some grana, to which we will be adding 1 whole egg, and just for some extra richness, 1 egg yolk. The only thing that's left to do, there we go, is just to incorporate the cheese and eggs into a nice mixture. And what you'll see later, as we add this together with our pasta and our bacon, this will basically make for our nice creamy sauce. In this case, we've come to the final phase. So we are assembling our pasta, which basically means just to toss our pasta together with our bacon, and we do want to add a little bit of, there we go, the cooking liquid from the pasta in there. This will actually, as you see, deglaze the pan from all the bacon bits, and the only thing that's left to do is basically to add our cream mixture. And toss this around. And I'm already seeing this is coming together as you can see, as a lovely creamy sauce. Great tip, by the way, is to use what I'm using here is indeed a cast iron pan. But great tip for this recipe, if you really want to make it easy on yourself, use a pan that will retain heat. That way you can basically brown your bacon, leave it to sit for 1-2 minutes, and I find that at that moment it actually gets exactly where you want as to consistency and temperature. If this is a little bit too liquid for you, you can still put this on low heat for a few seconds, but to my liking this is just perfect. The only thing that's left to do is just to plate up and serve. And of course enjoy. Just serve this with, well, I serve this with some dry white wine. Nice little Chardonnay or something similar. That's about it. So not really a dish for people who are watching their diet, but also lovely and really great comfort food.